Welcome everyone to tonight's very special SAB product webinar. My name is Kate MacArthur and I am the VP of Marketing here at SRI. It is a real honor and a privilege to be here with you tonight along with our SAB members for tonight's call. We're going to get started in just a few minutes, but I wanted to make a couple of quick announcements before we start up. First of all, I can't tell you how excited I am each month to have you join me and our prestigious Scientific Advisory Board members for a call about our world-class products. And tonight we're going to be focusing on our energy and metabolism booster, Accell. It's not every week that you get to hear from our Scientific Advisory Board, so this is a really special webinar tonight. If you know anyone who is interested in SRI, who wants to get healthy, or who might want to know about products endorsed by the Chopra Center for Wellbeing, now is the perfect time to shoot them a call or a text and let them know that we have a short webinar happening right now. And this is a really great way to introduce them to one of the best products at SRI by letting them hear from the actual formulators themselves. So don't forget to remind your team members as well so that they can learn more about one of the most important products for our company. Now, if you call someone up and they are not in front of a computer, they can always dial into the webinar from a phone. And they can do that by dialing the number 415-655-0059. Again, that's 415-655-0059. And they will enter the access code 772-624-957. Again, that's access code 772-624-957. Now, the second announcement that I want to make tonight is that I hope all of you in the U.S. are going to be joining us in Tempe, Arizona on Saturday, February 7th for a U.S. RSA event featuring some of SRI's top leaders. You can find lots more information about that on your back office or on SRI's event page. And the last announcement I want to make before we get started is that our SAB member, Dr. Suhas, has released a brand new book this fall that helps you and everyone else understand how to achieve healthy long-term weight loss. It is called The Hot Belly Diet. It features a foreword by Dr. Deepak Chopra, and it is a really excellent read, a wonderful reference for anyone who wants to lose weight or even just get healthy. And that actually makes both of our SAB members authors, as Dr. Tom also has a book that was published several years ago. It's called Eat, Taste, Heal. It's an Ayurvedic cookbook and one that I personally use every week. I'll give you more details on how to access those books later. Again, tonight the Scientific Advisory Board will be discussing what I think is one of the most unique products at our company, and that is our Accell product. And this product is not only a fantastic energy boost, which is what a lot of people use it for, it's also a metabolism enhancer for those of us who are looking to lose weight. And like all of our other SRI products, it's made with natural ingredients so that you can feel good about what you're putting into your body. So our goal tonight is for you to walk away educated on and excited about this awesome product. Now, as I mentioned, it's very exciting and a big honor for me to be here tonight with our incredible Scientific Advisory Board members. We're going to get started now, and I want to start off with a brief introduction about them for those of you who are not as familiar with Dr. Tom and Dr. Suhas. So both of these SAB members have been a part of our company since the very beginning of SRI. They're both world-renowned experts on mind-body health. They have formulated every single one of our products. And really more than anyone, they truly understand the goal that we are trying to accomplish here at SRI, which is to create clean, pure products with natural ingredients that promote radiant, total body health from the inside out. I'm going to give you a little background on Dr. Tom first. He is the director of the Center for Wellness and Integrative Medicine in Soquel, California. And I really think of him as a true pioneer in the field of integrative medicine. He has a really unique approach to treating patients in that he uses both Eastern and Western, modern and traditional approaches. He brings 12 years of experience in Western medicine to his craft, as well as decades of training and practice in traditional healing practices, such as allopathy and Ayurveda. And of course, as I mentioned a couple of moments ago, he is also an author. Dr. Tom's award-winning cookbook called Eat, Taste, Heal is a really incredible collection of recipes, and it is actually now available in a kitchen-friendly digital edition on both Kindle and iPad. And all you have to do to download it is go to Amazon.com for Kindle or mytabletbooks.com to get the iPad version. Now, Dr. Suhas is a world-renowned Ayurvedic physician and educator from India. He has traveled extensively throughout the world popularizing Ayurvedic medicine, and he truly is one of the most renowned experts on this topic in the world. He's a motivational speaker, but in addition, he's also a clinician and educator at the Chopra Center for Wellbeing, which many of you know was founded by Dr. Deepak Chopra and endorses Zree's products. And finally, I want to mention again that Dr. Suhas has just recently published a brand new book featuring a foreword by Dr. Chopra. That book is called The Hot Belly Diet. You can go into any major book retailer in the U.S. and download that or purchase it from those retailers. You also can go to our Facebook page and check out an appearance that Dr. Suhas had on the Dr. Oz show just a couple of months ago. So a big welcome to these two gentlemen. It's a true treat to have you here with us tonight. I know we're all anxious to get into all the information you have about Accell, so I'm going to turn the call over now to our Scientific Advisory Board. Thank you, gentlemen, and take it away.
Thank you, Kate. It's very exciting to be here, and it's very exciting to be talking about Accell, one of my favorite products in the Zree family. The question in front of Zree constantly is how can we innovate and aggressively produce new products that are clean, pure, and natural, and that really lead to natural wellness. And so one of the biggest things that we all face societally as a nutritional challenge is stress producing sluggishness, mental fatigue, and fogginess. And what this leads to is snacking on very, very high carbohydrate, high fat, convenience foods, or consuming non-nutritious sugary drinks. Now the problem with this is that it leads to depletion and irregularities in the nervous system and the hormonal system, and this then shows up in our daily life as jitters and crashes and eventual depletion of our body. Why is this? Is that if we persevere in this behavior, we have this feeling of what athletes often term as hitting the wall. Now, what is hitting the wall? It's a self-recurring stress response. It's a stress response that we can't get out of. And when we do this, the blood sugar becomes very erratic. There's increased secretion of this very, very potent hormone called adrenaline, which further increases the stress response. And with that, we get depletion of our water-soluble nutrients, which are specifically our B vitamins and minerals. And then as time goes on, we suffer hormonal exhaustion, especially of our anti-stress hormone, which is also our rejuvenative hormone called cortisol, and that will eventually go into other hormones, and women will see an increase in their premenstrual symptoms. Men will see a decrease in muscle mass. Women will experience this also, and we will begin to suffer that midsection spread. As it continues to progress, then we become exhausted of our neurotransmitter stores, and this is where people start to become dependent upon caffeine or become chocoholics. So we invented as our strategy this new product called Accell, and our goal with this was to have something that was an all-natural source of metabolic boosting. And after we released it, these were the sorts of testimonials that we received from the field. Oh, I have better mood, I'm more alert, I have energy without the crash, I'm able to focus on my schoolwork, I'm more involved with quality time with my kids. It energizes my body but calms the mind. It improves my athletic performance. I reach for it when I hit the wall and when I'm craving a snack. So it was very clear that early on we found a perfect way to energize the mind, to maintain a slim body, and to even elevate human performance. So this is what we call the natural triple metabolic boost. So because of the specific ingredients in here, we're able to energize the body as well as the mind without the jitters, without the crashes. We're able to hydrate the bodily fluids and balance the physiology. We're able to improve the capacity that the individual has for stress, even without changing what's coming into the body of stress. It prevents unhealthy snacking. It prevents the uncontrolled stress response. And we do this by improving digestion, improving metabolism, and thus helping control the body composition. And in fact, it improves our performance as human beings through cellular mechanisms. And again, without jitters, crashes, or depletion. So in comparing this to other typical beverages that are in our society, we see that almost all beverages that are used to increase energy have caffeine. And Dr. Suhas, I'll ask him to talk about caffeine in a few minutes, but caffeine is actually a very useful substance for energy. Also, some of them will contain B vitamins. Almost all of them will contain sugar. But then when we start looking at the other essential nutrients that are essential for balanced physiology, like antioxidants or vitamins, minerals, enzymes, beneficial herbs, we see that the products quickly thin out. And when we get to the brand essence of ZRI, of producing things that are all natural and perhaps non-genetically modified or preservative-free, it gets even thinner. Now, there's a lot of network marketing products out there. These tend to be a little bit more sophisticated than the products that are off the shelf, so to speak. And again, these are beverages that typically contain caffeine, B vitamins. They contain sugar or non-sugar sweeteners. And they may or may not contain antioxidants and herbal blends, but very, very few are all-natural, preservative-free, non-GMO. And in ZRI's case of Accell, we take it even beyond that and begin to add things like ionic trace minerals, which have very, very specific synergistic and catalytic effects on human physiology. So the ingredients in Accell are specifically designed to energize both the body and the mind, to hydrate and balance the physiology, and actually to improve our individual capacity for stress. And this is really the punchline of this particular product. So let me ask Dr. Suhas to go more in depth on the very, very unique and specific ingredients and how we achieve this triple metabolic effect. Dr. Suhas?
Well, thank you, Dr. Tom. And as you were discussing, and both of us in the last few years, we have witnessed some sweeping changes in the healthcare industry, not only in the U.S. but around the world. And the most important being the awareness towards positive lifestyle changes and appreciation for quality foods and supplements. So when we are offering some of these products through ZRI, which I like to call it as a wellness revolution, the synergy of some of these ingredients, they are so intelligent. They are meant for detoxification, rejuvenation, anti-aging, a gentle detox combined together, which we have seen that they are able to reverse the epidemic of premature aging, unhealthy weight, toxic cellular load, killer inflammation, even the depressive mentality, not only with this product, but blending that with the ancient wisdom of Ayurveda as a lifestyle, which is equally applicable in today's modern lifestyle. So before we go into nitty-gritty details, I just wanted to highlight that point so that we are using a product, combining them with a healthy, positive lifestyle, which is, of course, the message of ZRI itself. So when we look at Accell, we definitely see that the ingredients are meant to energize the body and the mind. It's improving hydration and restoring a state of balance, homeostatic balance in the physiology, and improving your capacity to handle and manage stress. There are two different kinds of stress, whether you are facing a distress or you're not having enough stress or motivation, and how to strike a balance. So when we look at the proprietary blend that what we have in ZRI, if you look at the whole list, it's a wonderful list to even just understand. And I often discuss this with many of my colleagues in this field, and the combination is pristine. It's a wonderful combination where urethro root extract combined with Brahmi, which is one of the most renowned Ayurvedic products for, or the herb for stress management and improving the cognitive function, combined with Trikatu, which is a metabolic accelerator, and it's effectively combined with natural digestive enzymes coming from papain and bromelain, and more importantly, validated and supported by the green tea extract, what is in this product itself. So there are several other things which are actually blending together to provide that right kind of support in the platform. So when we talk about Accell giving the first boost, which is energy, and we often see that people are feeling dull, heavy, sluggish, groggy, and they're having low energy. Dr. Tom and me, we see these kind of people every day in our practice. And we often see that when we rekindle their metabolic engine, that the first thing that they notice that they are feeling more energetic. So when people start drinking Accell, it's actually boosting their metabolic function. There are two words that we often use in medicine now. One is called as bioenhancer, and the other is bioaccelerator. So it should accelerate the pace of burning unwanted fat and unwanted tissue sludge, but enhance the absorption of the nutrients. And Accell is fully capable of doing both of those things together. So when we look at those ingredients one by one, we are able to see that the combination of these things, which is going to enhance the metabolic function. And as we often talk in Ayurvedic medicine, it's not important what you eat. What is even more important is what you digest. And so it's improving the digestibility and the bioavailability of the good foods that you eat. So when you combine a combination of Ulithro root and Brahmi and Trikatu with green tea is a vehicle which contains the natural source of caffeine, which creates improved alertness, improved cellular circulation and energetics, improve your breathing pattern and circulation, and prevent oxidative stress with the cells getting damaged. So it offers an excellent free radical prevention. And again, it's a very, very safe, most natural form of caffeine, which is a combination of wonderful different molecules of caffeine itself. When we talk about theophylline or theobromine, we talk about alertness and bronchodilation and improving platelet function as a gentle diuretic to get rid of unwanted fluid retention and puffiness. It's also an excellent prevention for Alzheimer as well. So the EGCGs, which are the main active ingredients in green tea, they are natural bioflavonoids, which are actually very good to provide a support to prevent any oxidative damage. We often say that green tea is twice more antioxidant active than the vitamin C itself. So it's an excellent combination. And when it is combined together with things like barley grass or haritaki, ginger, pineapple, and papaya, these are some of the herbs which are supporting this bioacceleration. So the second most important boost is improving the digestive function. When you look at ginger, which improves the digestibility, haritaki aids in detoxification, barley grass is a blood purifier or blood cleanser which acts to alkalinize the body, and papain and bromelain, which comes from papaya and pineapple, are the natural digestive enzymes which are very, very good to support the digestive function. And the third most important thing, which is about stress reduction. And I think this is the heart of this product of Accell. When we talk about Brahmi and Eleutherococcus root or the extracts of Eleuthero root, we are talking about its ability to provide the energy and effective stress management. So there is no depletion that we see. And we often talk about the wonderful benefits of Eleuthero root as such because it has been used for thousands and thousands of years. It's a great adaptogen. It is supporting adrenal function when the body is challenged by stress. So it improves your mental acuity, physical endurance. So it's very good to improve your athletic performance as such. And when it is supported by green tea, actually it will help you to do more exercise and burn the unwanted fat more easily and feel energetic throughout the day. So I think Eleuthero root is excellent on the functioning of liver also, which also aids in detoxification and many other vital benefits together, because when we talk about a versatile herb, it doesn't work only in one area, but it does many things all at once together. So I think the combination of Brahmi and Eleutherococcus is very versatile. Bacopa monnieri, which is considered to be one of the most revered Ayurvedic herbs together, is very good for effective stress management. And when we look at how do we use the triple metabolic boost of Accell together, one can really use it on an everyday basis. I really like the format of it, which is so convenient, easily packable. My favorite way of consuming Accell on an everyday basis is making a warm tea, where it should not be a super hot water, but a little bit warm water where you empty the packet and stir it and sip it like a warm tea. It's excellent, delicious, sweet berry flavor itself. So it mixes very easily in about 8 to 12 ounces of hot or cold water. When you are drinking with a little bit warm water, it actually improves the absorption more quicker as such. But you can perfectly add to your water bottle that you take to your exercise club and drink it. One of the most important benefits, because of its natural sweetness, that it will prevent you having from unhealthy snacks or unwanted sugary beverages as such. As a general recommendation and caution, we always recommend this for not children who are under 10 years of age, because the unwanted source of caffeine will interfere with their sleeping pattern at times. The pregnant and lactating women should avoid taking Accell as well. Individuals with specific medical conditions should always consult their doctors and their healthcare practitioners to use. Whether we can do it with the regular Rise or Nutriveda, Achieve, or we are able to do it with Zri Amalki, absolutely, because you can actually consume all of this together. I personally sometimes like to combine this with my Achieve shake in the morning, and that actually adds that convenience of improving the function and as well as sustaining this a little bit longer during this time. So Accell, I think it's an excellent product which energizes the body and the mind, hydrating and restoring the balance in the physiology, prevent unhealthy snacking, also regulates and prevent uncontrolled stress response, so it doesn't make you edgy or depressed or tired or angry. Improves digestive function, metabolic function, and so definitely improves the human productivity and human performance. And more importantly, it's convenient, it's very affordable, it tastes great, and it gives you the energy without any jitters, crashes, or any kind of depletion. So I personally do this every day, and I would highly recommend to add it to your everyday consumption. So over to you, Kate.
Thank you so much, Dr. Suhas and Dr. Tom, and what a fabulous call. We at our office love this product. I can't tell you how many people here take it and take it in the morning and in the afternoon. It's really an incredible product, and I hope that all of you on the line tonight have had the opportunity to try it or are helping other people to try it as well. We will be doing another SAB webinar in early January on another wonderful Zri product, so I hope that you join us then. In the meantime, have a fabulous holiday season, and we'll look forward to talking to you in January. Thank you, everyone. Good night.